think the Faldo series means a great deal to Nick Faldo. It's an opportunity for him to give something back to the game, to pass on all that experience that he's gained from so many years of playing around the world and playing at the highest level.
I think the golfers today, they all realize that charity is kind of giving back, it comes with the sport. There is an inherent, if you will, desire to not only go travel the world and play golf tournaments, but also to find a way to help others. I don't know another sport in the world that does this, that has as big a heart. And Nick has a huge heart.
You know, I personally underwrote the series to get it started for quite a few years. Then it became charitable trusts, both in Britain, both in Asia. You know, I've never taken a penny for anything I've ever done, any of my time that I've given to the series. It's purely my way of saying thank you to the game of golf, and this is me putting something back. So always think of that. It's how am I going to find the ground, or how it's going to. So if it's really sitting down, see, that's almost like a bunker shot, isn't it? So I could actually bounce that in there 2 inches behind the ball, yeah, and I get away with it. Get me? I learn all the information myself from just picking up here and there. And what I really enjoy now is I've got these kids across the globe now, and I love to share this, and I call it cutting corners. You know, I did the work. I hit millions of golf balls, spent thousands of hours on the range. So at least I can say to them, hey, you can go off in all these different angles. Well, I can help you just to stick with this. These are the real fundamentals of the game of golf. You know, work on these things.
I think that's a sort of testament to the series, and particularly to Nick, is when you speak to these guys, or even when you hear them interviewed, whether it's Rory, whether it's Yanni, whether it's Nick Doherty, any of the guys that have come through, they always sort of relate back to their days in the series. They talk about the influence that Nick had on them, and you know, he was a big part of helping them to get where they are now.
For me, especially because your shot was predominantly a fade, and mine's a draw, so you know, always sort of think, you know, if I want to hit a fade and it's not the most comfortable shot for me to play, just thinking back to things, you know, maybe the 4 follow throughs. I know you called one of them the chicken wing if you really wanted to cut it, and you know, just little things like that you remember throughout the years that, you know, it can help you.
I think he's a really nice guy, and really I appreciate everything he's done for us this week and everything he's doing for the Faldo series.
Nick's he's been one of the best European golfers we've ever had, and to be around him, 6-time major champion for the week, has been great.
And the standard of these kids is pretty impressive, isn't it? Look how many 20 to 25-year-olds we've got now, and look at the standard. So I believe it's because of the knowledge that we have. Back in my day, it was a guesswork. I'd hear something, oh, we've got to get your wrist strong. Well, we tied a brick onto a stick and and that was it, you know. And then you were told, don't touch weights, very dangerous, so you found other ways to get fit. Well, now it's, thanks to science, appliance of science, as we call it, you know, that's all changed. You know how to build the perfect golfer. That's all I ask the kids to bring. I mean, that's all you can, is you bring the determination and the commitment to it, to this game, and you never know what you're going to get out of it. We now have 40 events in 30 different countries. About 16 or 17 of those are in Asia. He starts birdie, 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 eagle.
Double bogey.
Then double bogey. Don't never tell him the bad stuff, only tell him the good stuff. And still expanding. You know, Europe for a while went from Iceland to Turkey, so that was, you know, we stretched Europe out pretty considerably. So we managed to break quite a lot of barriers down, and you know, now it's officially recognised on the the amateur world stage as official events, official world ranking, amateur world ranking events. So yeah, very very pleased, very proud that you know where we've got to, and of course, as always, I've got another little seed in my head about to, you know, I want to make it global, so that's the next plan. So that's all in development. I mean, that's the real bottom line. I think just give everybody an opportunity to see this game of golf at whatever level. And if they can progress through it and keep it going, because juniors become club members become the committee members, and as long as they remember the juniors at the beginning where they started, we'll keep the circle going.